Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about array second session. So second part of the array. So guys, I will discuss today how we are going to print array element. I will explain some approach. Okay, so by which we can what print the array element. It's get important. So generally we are going to use this concept in our implementation in our program. So guys, without any further delay, we'll explain this thing with our code guy. So guys, see, already we started one package, right? So in last class, right, this is our com.app.javaman array. So guys, in this package only, I am going to create one class. Right? So once we will create the class, inside the class we are going to create our what implementation. Right? So you see, this is our array program. But so guys, so the class name should be as per our requirement. So print array element, right? We should have one main method, right? Finish. So guys, we got one class along with our main method. Great. So let's see what I have mentioned. So we need to print of our what array element. What the element we will have in the array, that element how we can print, how we are going to print. That is the very basic concept, but we should know. But I will explain this printing element of array in some couple of ways. Okay. So guys, first way, first approach also you can say, right? So guys, see, first approach. To print array what element. Right? So guys, first approach to print array element. So guys, see, if you want to print the array element, definitely first you should have what element in the array, right? Elements in the array. So guys, we can create some array object and we can push the element in there. Let's see, if we have array, so already I mentioned you, so you need to follow some what rule if you're going to create the array object. First you should have type of the array element, because array is homogeneous data type, because we cannot include different type of data while creating the array, right? So I see only we are going to add homogeneous type of data, that means same type of data. So guys, that's why I've taken it into only, right? Then guys, we need to keep the name of the variable, right? So guys, see, if I'm going to keep the name of the variable is what array, and guys, it is a subscript operator, that is a square bracket, right? This is also called as a subscript operator, right? Then guys, we are going to create new. We are going to create object, right? That's why with new keyword. Subscript operator, right? And guys, in this we can pass our size of the our what array. If you're going to pass again, suppose array size is 5, right? So we have written here 5. Then guys, we can close this our semicolon, right? Okay, this is the way we can create our array object. Okay, then we can insert, we can add the element in the array. What we have size is 5. So get array, right, in 0 index, because guys we know very well array start from 0 index and last as the n minus 1. Okay, so guys, so 0 index, if I'm giving guys 10, copy same thing in 5 times. Okay, so guys, this is the first element, this is the second, this is the our third, and again this is our fourth element, right? I mentioned you n minus 1. Suppose if you are giving 5, the element should be 4 only, correct? And the value guy is 20. Suppose it is 30. Suppose it is what? 40. Suppose it is what? 50. Right? So guys, this all the elements we have added in our array object. Correct guys? Yes. So guys, see what I mentioned. This is the first approach. So guys, this is very common usage. Most of the people are using this way. Okay, but I will explain next approach also, second approach also. But first approach, directly we can print with the for loop guy, common for loop, normal for loop guy. So we know very well that if you're going to write the for loop, so you need to initialize your array, right? What is your initialization, from which place you're going to start your array, right? Then get what is the size of your array, then what is your increment decrement. This thing you need to know very well, right? You know very well this thing, right? So guys, I'm mentioning here into what I'm going to start from 0 index, right? That's what I'm giving here 0, and guys, our I value will be less than guys 5, right? Because we have taken the size of the array is 5, right? Then guys, we are going to increment one by one, it will print. So guys, this is a very basic, but for loop we know very well, we have implemented so many times in our programming language, right? This for loop guy. So I no need to explain more on that. Okay, I hope. So guys, then we are going to print what system dot out, and guys, in this we are going to print our array variable, right? So we are storing our array variable is array of I, right? Whatever the value of I, it will print, right? Then guys, we can give some space, right? So okay, this is the way, this is the first approach by which you can print the array element. Okay, these all are the basic term, all the basic things. But when I will what go step by step, level high, then you need to know all these things. If you know base guy, then whenever I'm going to start some higher concept, okay, then you will become very confident. Okay, because this all the things what I'm going to explain, this is very basic. So whatever the freshers or intermediate level guy, it's very helpful for them. So guys, see, after doing this thing, I can run the application, will see the results, it's coming. Okay, every time you keep in mind how you're going to write the code, it's more reliability. See guys, I'm opening this for loop here, closing here. I'm opening this main method here, closing this here, and I'm opening this what main class includes. Guys, this is the coding standard. If you follow this thing, so will not forget to close anything. Right guys? So guys, this is the things you need to understand. This is guys class closing, this is the method closing, this is the for loop closing. Right guys? Now guys, you can see the result. It's coming we have seen. So we have got 5 elements in the array, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we can get yes, this element is printing. Okay, this is the first approach. This is the first approach. This approach we need to know. Okay, we need to understand. Right? Okay. Now I'm going to explain second approach. I'm going to explain second approach. Okay, that is very important. This second approach is now very important guys. What is guys second approach? Please be concentrate. To print what? Okay. Second approach to print array elements. Okay, please be concentrate. Guys, see, in this what I am going to do. I will take for each loop. Okay, for each loop. I hope you know. Also, don't worry if you don't know. I will explain with the for each loop how we are going to print array elements. Suppose if the elements is in array, So how you are going to print the array elements with the help of for each loop. That is guys important things. You should know this thing. You should know this concept. Right guys? So I see first you need to understand what is for each loop. Guys, this for each loop also named as a what? Enhanced for loop. Okay. So also I can second approach to print array element with for each loop. For each loop. Okay. This introduce for each loop. Okay, I'm giving some background for each loop. First, you need to understand what is for each loop. I'm giving some background. Then I will show you how we are going to print the array element with the help of for each loop. So guys, this for each loop introduced JDK 5 guys. So guys, it is used and also guys, what is the main purpose? What is the main purpose of the for each loop guys? So guys, it is used to simplify iteration. Okay, it is used to simplify iteration over array and collections. Okay, this thing also you need to understand. Okay, it is what used to what simplify guys. What simplify? It is used to simplify iteration guys. What iteration? Okay, over guys, over what array arrays guy and collection guy. These two things guy keep in mind. Okay, it is used simplify iteration over array and collections. And guy, second thing also you need to keep in mind guy. So it is a guy, it is a cleaner. If you're going to use this for each loop guy, it is cleaner, more readable guy than the traditional for loop. Okay, it is cleaner and more what readable than the traditional for loop. This is a traditional for loop, you can say, right? This is the traditional for loop, but what we are going to use, that is more advanced guy. So that it is commonly used what, and also this concept you need to understand guy. So that why it is used. So that it is commonly used used to why guy. It is commonly used to why. So you need to understand. It is commonly used when guy. The condition there. Some conditions are there. This condition you to know. So guy, when the exact index of an what of an element is not required. It's not required. Okay, that time guy, you need to use this enhanced for loop, or you can say for each loop. See guys, when you no need to find this respective index, because in index number 2 this 30 is there. If you don't want to what print a specific index of an element in the array, then guys, you happily use this second approach guys. I hope I understood guys. That guy, this thing guy, and you need to understand what is the advantage of for each loop. What is the advantage of for each loop? I will explain this advantage after writing the code guy. Don't worry. First I will write the code in front of you, then I will justify what I have written the code. With this implemented code, I will show the advantage. Compare with traditional approach with for each loop. Guys, see. So for the purpose, guys, I will explain first what is for each loop. See, guys, the syntax of the for each loop somewhat different from the traditional for loop. So what is the difference? What is the exact difference from traditional for loop? I will explain here. Please be concentrated. Please be focused. It's very important. Sometimes in the interview room also may ask, do you know enhanced for loop? Do you know for each loop? So don't confuse for each loop and enhanced for loop. Both are same. So guys see what is syntax. So guys see first you need to put that column. Guys keep in mind first you need to put this column. Okay. Guys see right side of this column guys. Guys this is the left side. This is the right side. Keep in mind whenever if you're going to implement this for each loop or enhanced for loop, so you just put first for, then inside the bracket guys you just put one column, right? Right side of the column you need to put where already your array elements are there, where your array elements are there, that variable name. See guys, we have this array variable name where we are going to store all the elements, right? So guys you need to put that variable name here. So I am giving it array. We got, I hope guys, I hope you got it, right? So guys in right side you need to put that name of the variable where already array elements are. Now, in this left side, guys, what you need to keep. So, guys, first you need to check what is the type of the data. What is the type of the array where you are holding the elements. So, guys, see, you can see that is get integer type, right? So, this array variable is type of integer. So, guys, first you need to tell. So, what type of data you want to iterate. So guys, this is int type. So first you need to mention here int. Right guys, this part you have done. Right. Then guys, see as of now you are holding all the elements in this variable, right? Now you want to store in some other variable. Okay. So guys, that's where you can put here elements. This up to you what you want to keep the name of the variable. So I am keeping here elements. Okay, this is get done. This is done guys. This is the syntax of for each loop or enhanced for loop. Guys, then you need to open the braces, close the braces. See guys, that is the syntax of for each loop. Guys, then guys, what you need to do? Simple guys. You no need to do anything. What I'm going to write, please be concentrated. You need to write some system sys out statement, right? Then guys, you need to print where you are going to iterate, where you're going to store the iterated value. So I see in elements we have all the value. See guys, in first iteration I will show also with the help of guys debugging. Don't worry, with debug I will show you how the element is going to print. Okay, don't worry. So guys see first element, the index of 0, first it will come this place. Okay, then it will save into elements. Then second iteration it will come one place. What is the value of 20? It will come this place. Then it will iterate into hold into the elements variable. Same again, all the elements we are going to iterate one by one. Okay, then we can what, print some statement. What, or directly you can write what the elements we have here, right? Elements. And we can keep for space. Okay, that is the way we can print our result. Okay, I will show you. Don't worry. So how the result is coming same or not. Okay, this is traditional approach, right? This is traditional approach. Okay, this is a traditional approach, right? Right, and this is what, for or enhanced for loop. Okay, this is the of the our for loop. For each loop, you can say or what get enhanced for loop. Okay, both are same. Okay, we have written this thing right in front of you. Then get I will run the application. Then I will see result. It's coming same or not with both the implementation with the help of traditional and with the help of what for each loop. So guys, I will print one system.out. Then you can come to know guys with using a what for each loop or enhanced for loop, right? Or same thing we can print copy and I'm printing here with using for loop or traditional approach. Okay, so this is understanding purpose. If you understand this thing, then you'll come to know why we are going to use this enhanced for loop. Okay, now I will run the application in front of you, then we will see the result. It's coming expected or not. Guys, see with using for loop or traditional for loop, right? With using for loop or traditional approach and get with using for each loop or enhanced for loop the result. Get tell me result is coming same or not. Get result is coming same or not, guys. So guys, that is the power of our what enhanced for loop. Guys, now I will explain what is the advantage. Now I will explain what is the advantage, guys. See of what guys, see first advantage, guys, we are not initializing anything. Yes or no, guys? Tell me in this for loop where we are in this for loop we're initializing anything, guys, but this for loop we're initializing int I equal to 0 starting index 0. Okay, that is first thing, no initialization, right? Guys, tell me yes or no. So guys, no initialization. Okay, first this thing you need to understand why we are going to use enhanced for loop. If anybody asks you, hey, why you are going to use enhanced for loop, then guys you need to tell to them this is the what reason. That's why we are not going to use normal for loop. We are going to use enhanced for loop. Okay. Then second thing, guys, no condition. Okay, in this we are giving condition, right? The value, the what elements we have, it is less than our size. Yes or no? Correct, guys. So guys, no condition. Correct. Okay, no condition. Okay, third. Tell me what is the third condition? No increment and decrement. Yes or no? No increment and decrement. Right? Okay, no increment. Right? Okay, fourth one. What is fourth one, guy? Any idea? What is fourth one, guy? Can you guess anyone? What is fourth one? We are not printing in such a way. We are not printing the element in such a way. We are what? Not printing element. We are not printing elements Okay, we are not printing the elements of array in this way. Right, yeah? So guys, that is the difference if you are going to use enhanced for loop or for each loop, guys. So we'll come to know if you're going to use for each loop, our code becomes very easy in single line only, but concept by the four things we are knowing, we are not what doing it. We are not take care about all these things. Not we are doing initialization, not we are doing giving in condition, not we are doing any increment decrement. Only we are doing where all the elements we have, where all the elements in array variable. We are going to iterate one by one. We are going to print this thing. So that due to this, our code becomes very readable, right? It's very readable, guy, very clear. Right, guy? So guy, I recommend it. Okay, use for each loop, guy. I recommend to you all people what you use for each loop, because if you use means for each loop is used to what quickly access items of an array without having to do initialization, listing or increment decrement operation. Correct, guy? That thing I would suggest you. So you just try to use enhanced for loop generally when you are going to use array. That's it, guys, from this video. So in this video, what I've explained, two approach generally we are going to use for print the array element. One is traditional approach, and second is for each loop or enhanced for loop. Enhanced for loop. So what is the advantage if you're going to use what enhanced for loop? Already explained very briefly. So guys, that's it from this video. So guys, if you like this video, guys, please like, share, subscribe, guys. Okay. So guys, thank you. As of now, we'll meet very soon in next video. Bye bye.